What's up, guys? How's it going? Matt here with T0 Gaming, and I'm back here with episode 6 of the Longshot. And well, if you've been watching, you know what's going on, so I'm just trying to get into it.
We could talk football all day, but I want to talk about Devin Wade, the person. It's a big week, your first start in the NFL, and you find time to go home and support your community, which has been hit hard by the hurricane. So tell me, Devin, a little bit about what that trip meant to you.
It meant the world to me. You know, we're letting little towns like Mathis die, which means we're letting communities die. Now, if we continue to let that happen, we're only going to be torn further apart as a country. When I found out the community was banding together to save the team, I knew I needed to be a part of it. I had to be a part of it. Just feel blessed that Coach Cowher felt the same way. It's really incredible. Help shine a light on little old Mathis.
Great stuff, Devin. I'll get you out of here with a little football, though. When I spoke to Coach Cowher, he said you can morph into virtually any style of quarterback that we see in the NFL today. So I'm asking you, who is Devin Wade really?
Well, I look at the way Cam Newton has changed the game. I mean, teams have to respect his size, athleticism, and his arm. That's the guy I most want to emulate. Hey, you got to respect his hat game too, right?
Awesome. Well, I can tell you, I, for one, am looking forward to seeing you out on the field. Good luck, Devin Wade.
Because I run. Brady don't run.
Yo, Devin, you get in trouble? Just look for me. Got you.
I bet.
Let's
A
get
big
it.
game tonight, Charles, and it usually is when these two teams get together, but this one feels a little bit bigger.
It certainly does, because normally we're talking about Brady versus Watson, or maybe these two legendary coaches facing off. Tonight, as you suggested, a very different story.
Yeah, that big story, Devin Wade facing off against Tom Brady. So the newbie to the league, his first NFL start against what many people think is the best quarterback of all time.
Yeah, and let's face it, the Patriots coaching staff, they've had an entire week to prepare for Devin Wade, so he's got to use everything he's learned up to this point. Got to channel what old Earl Coates taught him in his previous run with Dallas and bring it to the front.
It's going to be a tall order, the tallest of orders for the youngster.
It's all right.
Going
We
good
got
for
it.
7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Looking to throw. Wayne stepping up. He's going to
Oh, come on, don't push me
nice
back.
work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Well, a little bit of a human
receiver could
interest
block.
story for those watching. Everybody remembers Colt Cruz and what he went through. He was ultimately cut by the Dolphins after that game we saw him earlier in the year. But look where he's gotten into coaching.
Yeah, and it
Good
makes
little
sense
pass.
where he started, too. He's back at his high school in Texas. And while he's not going to make it in the NFL, despite the fact that he gave it a heck of a performance and a great try,
Don't chase
he has a chance
me.
now to make it back to the top level
Dang it.
the old-fashioned way, from the ground up, coaching at his high school and working his way back up. And I think he's got a great chance to get it done.
Every time we sat with him, we left being impressed. This doesn't surprise
Boom,
me.
get it, get it.
He's in.
Yes.
Touchdown.
He's
Houston.
in.
A temporary moment for Devin Wade to exhale. That's exactly the start that he and the Texans needed.
Think about the pressure of just playing against Tom Brady, and then you have to think to yourself the added pressure of thinking you've got to match him drive for drive. If they can do that all game, they've got a chance in this one.
Texans
Now I
down
gotta do
7
better.
as they start this drive after that spectacular throw by Tom Brady. And Charles, if you're Devin Wade, how do you convince yourself not to worry about Tom Brady, but just your own business?
That's a great question, isn't it? Because you know he's over there, but somehow you have to...
Didn't tuck it in.
He's not actually
soon
playing
enough.
against Tom Brady. He's playing against the Patriots defense. Because if you let Tom Brady into your head and that's all you're thinking about, that's going to be a problem.
No.
That's the Falcons.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the
Ooh,
free
scary.
safety. That brings up third down. Now look, it's only 14-7 Patriots. It's still early. You get the sense that this is a
No.
big third down.
Come on.
It always is, because the Patriots have the ability
Hold
to
on
build
to the
a
ball.
lead and extend away from you to where you can't catch them. So 14-7, they have to convert here because they've got to match them score for score.
It's not good. Hey, here we go. We can do this. I'm running.
Lose yardage here back at the
Quit closing the
23-yard
holes.
line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Devin will throw on second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway. The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play.
Right in.
So no score on the drive. The Patriots take over up by a touchdown. You got to be careful if you're...
All right, let's get this good.
On 1st and 10, Wade, the hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Back to throw. Wade.
Oh, did I get it? I got it.
45-yard line.
I took it head first, but I got it.
Escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Looking to throw. Wade.
Antonio Brown. Oh,
that's Brown.
that looked about a nice little crunch.
Down. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Another nice completion for Devin Wade and down 14-7, but he's moving the football again here on his
Come on, Hopkins.
Already crossed the 50, so he's done his job in terms of getting things started. The problem is, as you've discussed throughout this game, they've got to match him score for score, so they've got to find a payoff at the end of this one.
He's going deep for Brown.
Yes!
And got his man. It's caught.
Yes, that was a deep pass.
Devin Wade answers for the Texans. We're tied at 14. I like this. Good offense, both sides.
Hey, that was a shot in the arm that this team needed, and let's face it, it looks like the Patriots are a bit surprised that Houston is not backing down from them. Normally, when you're the bully on the block, you take your big shots, people shrink from you. Not in this case.
Texans about to start another offensive drive.
14-23
in this one, but I put emphasis on the word hanging because you just feel like it could slip. What do you think? How do they look?
A little shaky to me. I mean, Devin's played well, but the rest of the team, they've got to up their game a little bit around it. You know as well as I do, the Patriots
try to cut in, but I stepped out.
Jump out to a big lead.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Well, there was an article in the paper this morning about Devin Wade, and the title was Poised and Confident. How about that for his first?
Why'd you cut in?
For a first down?
Well,
just
let's go back to when we first
gently go up.
It was Longshot. And remember the finale where he had to make those big plays in order to get it all done? That looked like the Longshot finale there. Devin Wade moving it around and making plays.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Back to throw. Wade.
Yes!
This is taking him one-handed. What a catch.
Dad, I didn't think he was going to get that.
The air and a first down. You know, you and I were reminiscing the other day about how cool that whole long shot experience was, and you and I got to be a small part of that. What were your favorite moments coming away?
Well, it started with just the idea.
Didn't want to run.
Because we all
Zendale, we're going to make it.
Story. We always put ourselves in these situations where we think we can do it. Well, we know we can't, but we enjoy watching others get their opportunity. And I just thought the dynamic of Devin
first or 1 yard line.
I thought that was just great.
He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down. And Devin will throw again.
Oh, that was terrible.
And that'll be the end of this drive.
God.
Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Well, hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes...
Okay, Antonio, he's pressing you.
On first down, Wade. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And
thought he said you got me. Thought you said you got me.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Devin showing off his running ability. Charles, you and I have talked about it ad nauseum. That's what he has in his arsenal.
Yeah, he's a secret weapon to those who haven't seen him yet. You and I knew he could do
That
that.
was scary.
Everyone else is going to find out.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Looking to throw. Wade.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
And wide open, complete.
Do the shimmy.
Touchdown.
Do the shimmy.
Houston. That was big for them to end up hitting pay dirt there. You think that that touchdown was exactly what they needed?
Now they're only down 2. Now you get a chance to regroup, come out, prepare, and play the second half almost even.
Not much time left. Devin Wade and the Texans, they've got a shot here, down 4. What kind of chance do you give them to win this game?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I give them a really good chance to win this game because they found something that's working against this Patriots defense, and Devin Wade is no longer playing like a rookie quarterback in his first start. He's playing like a guy who's been on the field for a while. So right now,
Come on, Kyrie, get off the field.
they've got a chance to steal this thing.
A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Back to throw. Wade, man open.
He got
left
the
side
first.
Brown.
He caught it.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they looked.
Oh, come on.
Devin Wade throws the pick, not the way he wanted to end this drive. The storybook comeback for Devin Wade, just not in the cards tonight.
What a battle. They came so close to actually pulling.
Okay.
Throwing on first down. Wade stepping up. He's going to keep it. The escapability.
Get to the 40.
There is that one good for 15 and a first.
Hey, partner, one other thing about the long shot experience I forgot to mention.
What's that?
Jack Ford.
Oh, yeah.
The work he did with Devin Wade and trying to get him.
Intercepted. Not a great decision.
A
by
chunk?
Devin. This drive is over. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field.
Okay. Antonio.
First and 10. Wade. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
He's gone.
His man complete.
He's gone.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Well,
44,
before we put this one to
42.
bed, what a game we saw. Any final thoughts?
I
Yeah.
thought this game was absolutely unreal because Devin Wade made a lot of people believers tonight. And I think he made himself a believer as well. How about that performance?
Woo! Party time.
Good game, Devin. Way to play, man. I'm so impressed. Keep it up. You got a great career ahead of you. Good things happen to good people.
Hey, I appreciate that, Tom. I love watching you play, man.
You too, man.
All right, take care.
Oh, how sweet.
Hey, my dad seriously gave you a loan for this place? Pitched him with PowerPoint and everything. We're partners. My family barbecue recipe and his lemonade.
Not that Argentinian crap.
Oh, yeah. Ever since that Brango got lifted, he's able to cut costs and pass the savings on to my customers.
Hey, Munts. Gotta tell you, man, this place is pretty incredible. Except for the lemonade. That's undrinkable. And why is it $6 a cup?
Well, thank you, Cole. I appreciate that. You have to pay for quality.
It tastes like crap.
Oh, speak of the devil, ladies and gentlemen, look who we have here. Houston Texans starting quarterback, Devin Wade.
Well, not exactly. All right, so fellas, it being Thanksgiving, I wanted to introduce you to a guy that I'm truly thankful for. The coach that got me to where I am today. Earl Coates.
Wow. It's nice meeting y'all.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Well, welcome to Muntz's Messy Barbecue. Come for the barbecue, stay for the weirdo company. Slogan pending.
Thank you kindly.
Hey, D, I want you to check something out.
What do you got, bud?
I hung it up. My first decoration. Is it the one that was stolen?
No, it's the one he signed for me.
Oh, that's cool too, I guess.
I would like to apologize for Muntz's lack of decorum. It's such a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, brother.
And I was wondering if I could introduce you to somebody.
Part of the Weirdo Company?
No, actually, a young quarterback that I've been working with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you young man. Mind if I sit?
okay I'm here, right?
Yeah, it's more than okay.
Such a dork.
You mind if I borrow Lo for a minute?
Lo, you okay with this?
Dad, whatever you have to say, you can say to us.
Well, look, it's clear you're thriving here. You know, the thing is, you got a real good thing going, and while I don't want to take you away from that,
Here comes the butt.
while I don't want to take you away from that, I'd like to be part of it. I'd really like to come live here in Mathis.
You know what? I can't stop you from living anywhere you want in this world. And I know that Lo is a big girl, and I wouldn't dare speak for her. But I can tell you one thing. Cash, I will not let you hurt Loretta again.
Okay, son. I get it. I really do. I wasted so much time already that I could have been spending with the two of you. And I got a lot to answer for, I know that. I just don't want to waste more time. So, heck, she can stay with you if that's what she wants. Come on. Come on. Now, what do you say?
I think you know very well what I would say. Lo?
Pops. Of course.
Thank you, son.
Come on, let's get you something to eat.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Just hold on one second. I will be right back. Hey,
Cold.
Julia, good to see you. Thank you for coming down. I appreciate it. I really do. I know you came a long way. But I just got a girlfriend, and I just didn't want to lead you on. So I just wanted to tell you now, so it didn't get weird later. You know.
Great. I don't want it to get weird.
Okay, great. Bye.
Hey,
Hey.
I didn't think you'd make it. Glad you came.
Well, Colt thinks I'm here to profess my love.
Of course he does.
It's snowing! Yo, everybody! Who's ready for a snowball? Come on!
Oh, come on, man. That's from Saint.
We're making memories months, no regrets.
Snow in Southeast Texas is crazy. Just global warming ain't all that bad. Come on, boys. Shall we? After you.
Thank you very much.
Nobody knows how the story ends. Live the day, do what you can. This is only where it began. Nobody knows how the story ends. Nobody knows how the story ends. Nobody knows how the story ends.
Woo! Hey. Texas ain't so bad.
I guess it isn't.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for Longshot. If you liked them, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe. I'm always doing some kind of video. And make sure you turn on that bell notification so you always get to know when the next video comes out. Alright, till then, see y'all next time.